first. Hi. I wasn't expecting anybody to be lurking right now. Hello, stream. Oh god, I was looking for my drawing glove for ages. Let me see. Hello, welcome to the stream. We're gonna be doing some drawing today, I guess. This is the perfect fucking thing to start on because it looks like nothing. Hello, you ever seen a fucking cursed image? Oh my god. I'm telling you, my tablet is doing the same thing it did yesterday. Technology, why would it be working? No, it's... I literally did a whole troubleshooting yesterday to have the tablet working, and it's just like, At any rate... Let's ignore that for now. Hello! I've been working on the sketch for this model, so today I thought I was going to be doing some rendering. But also I was like rushing because suddenly it was streaming time. It's really not fucking working. That's great. We love that. Okay. Should be working now. Nope. I literally had it working yesterday. Technology, am I right? Okay, try again. It's the express buttons of the Hello! Hello, ball of sunshine! Oh god, I'm struggling. The express buttons on my tablet aren't working, and I had the same problem yesterday, but I managed to fix them. And now they're not fixed anymore. God, I can't even zoom in now. I updated my drivers like 4 times yesterday. God fucking damn it. That shouldn't be visible, right? I'll look at the driver. Have a Sternuk. I am drawing a Vtuber model, though I might not be using the lower half of it. Right now it looks extremely disconnected. The problem with like Vtuber models is that you have to render everything underneath, because if movement, then you know. So right now we're having this. They have a face, but it's on a separate it's currently on a separate file where I've been working on the face, which is equally terrifying. But like the PNG tuber here is that's my character. I mean, that's what I'm using right now. And it's just gonna be this character, just, you know, VTuber version. But I've been working on like the eyelids and the pupils and stuff. I have made it difficult for myself in that I started on Procreate because I like using Procreate more, but Procreate is not conducive to making a VTuber because it doesn't like having tons of layers. So I needed to like import. So I did my line art on. I'm probably gonna adjust some of the line art too. I mean, I could try to show you the sketch. I have it down. Let me see. Oh, I downloaded them on the wrong PC. This is the situation. Oh, I have no idea. This is me teaching myself to do it. So this is gonna be my first time rigging. So I know that like people who do commissions of like both the art and the rigging, it's very expensive because it's a lot of knowledge that you need to have, and it's a lot of work. I love how the lace is on like mirrored on the bottom. I might have messed it up somehow. Let me see if I can find where it is. Where is it? You see this? There's lace on the bottom here. Also, there's like half of it is not visible right now. I have this butt cape because since I'm rendering everything on its own merit, it's kind of hard to have everything visible at once because then you can't see nothing. Am I blind? Oh no, there it is. Okay. Where on earth is that lace? How did I manage that? I swear I lost it yesterday. I was like, where did it go? Oh my god, it's on the ruffle layer. Alright, that's stupid. Let me just get rid of this. If you were to get paid for doing it, how much would it cost? I don't know. I don't really do a lot of commissions. So I don't really have like a price scale in my head. Like the last commission I did was like a commission for one of my friends. And that was not nearly like conducive to how much work I put into it, / what I charged for it. Because it was for a friend. So I'm not really a does commissions artist. Hello, Marcia! Speaking of the devil, and they appear. I need to grab the Midnight. What the hell are you doing? Sometimes the noises you make worry me, girl. Midnight's my cat, by the way. I don't have the actual Midnight from from Twilight Princess in my house, but it's almost the same thing. Oh, egg! Hi. I wanted to download the original sketch so I can show it off, although the original sketch is also headless. There is concept art with the head, but yeah, well, there's been a lot of different things. Okay. Can I find it, do you think? Oh, well, that's not the right thing. Did I? Ah, hope to see you again then. Thank you for the follow. Maybe when you're back, the model will look more like a model than what it is right now. Right now it is very haunting. No, I have a sketch of both like a trying to find them all. There they are. Okay. Take these. I had everything prepared, but I was gonna try and stream off of my laptop because of the Why are you yipping me? Help! I forgot what I was saying now, thanks. Here, Why is that one always sideways? Give me a moment. You'll see it. Image. Okay. It's a good thing today is a vibey sort of day. These should all work, right? Yeah. Why are we being a pathetic little meow meow? What's up? Also, you can see that I once again forgot to add a tail to the sketch, so I did. I told myself to add a tail. Aw, thank you for that. I'll try to have a lovely stream. I keep window capture. That's what I wanted to do. There. Okay. That's the correct one. Yeah. That's the correct one. That is the beheaded sketch of the model. And they also didn't get full legs because I made it too big. I kept going back and forth on what I wanted to do with the different elements of it. The other thing that I have here is a sketch of like the face. I've been going back and forth on like pointy ears for ages, but they've got pointy ears now, so. And then the other stuff, I think I've shown it before. Shark. That's like the original sketch for this one, for the PNG one. So we're just gonna be mostly rendering. Don't look at the fact that the model currently doesn't have a foot. It's an extra bit. I've got the foot somewhere. Alright. Okay, this is me teaching myself Clip Studio again. Here's the everything that is. Can take away the leg warmers in there. Now they have a foot. Yay for feet. I'll need to figure out a sketch for the I think I have like sketch for the head, but I don't know that I downloaded them. So maybe I'll just remove the head for now. Just have the head not be there, and now it's just a fucking nub. That is so cursed. Alright. So I also need to color the arms. That's what we're gonna be doing today, is like flatting stuff, and then I think I need to do all the rendering on a separate layer. I mean, shadow on a separate layer, right? God, Vtuber cutting confuses me. Where did the arms go? Oh, they're up here. I also need to connect, like disconnect all the, right now all the arms are like on the same layer. That was to preserve Procreate so that it wouldn't be like a big issue. But I do need to straight up just clip, and then that is the left one. To the left, to the left. Left. Oh, don't just write left. I need to write left arm. Imagine if I just wrote left and I'm just like, left what? right arm. You can't see it because the fucking screen is giant. And then make that, and then I need to delete it. Look, my art process is not streamlined. It's all a little stupid. There, and then whee! And now they're separate. Now they've been separated forever. I need to do that for like the sleeves as well. I need to label them as like left for like the models left, because when stuff like the software that does the Vtuber thing, where it like looks at your face, left is gonna be your left, so it's gonna be the model's left. So I can't just be like, this one's the left one, because this one's the right one for the model. I hope that makes sense. I don't know, man. I just do art a little bit poorly. We're gonna copy the same one and call it left sleeve. I hope I'm audible fine. Left sleeve. And then right sleeve. The reason why I have the PNG model up in the corner is because I needed like a color picker. If I want to be, because I want to be using like the same colors that the model has, so. Okay. Hide that. Delete. And then there's also a bit, I think for this one, I didn't do it yet. I have a bunch of things down here that are like the behinds, you can see. As in, it's behind of the collar and the behind of the like the top, if that makes sense. Okay, so but yeah, I want to teach myself live 2D via like trying out the like 40-day free trial, which means that I'm not going to be able to have a whole body model, as I'm going to focus most of it on like up here and stuff. I'm not going to do much with the face other than I'm going to color it in and do, you know, but like I'm not going to do the eyes right now because I have that all in a separate layer. And I might be able to import it if I take a break, but, you know, it's a little bit annoying and complicated for me to do. Streams are always kind of like taking all of my brain capacity. There. Okay. Let me deselect. So I should probably look at a reference of how to render, because you need to vaguely render the body. Whoop! That was the wrong PC. Look at me. This is what I get for being chaotic AF. Alright, so if I type in... Yeah, I vaguely need to render the body. And then cut them up into different layers. I also need to do like a bunch of extra stuff with the head. Once again, I had them in separate Procreate files. Okay. I'm gonna just do the arms as well. It's gonna be a bit annoying, but like I said, I'm kind of teaching myself Clip Studio and my tablet again because I haven't been using it in a long while. I also don't know how much smart commentary I have. Oops, I did the wrong thing. Fucking deselect, God. There. Did I not give that one a... I guess I didn't. It's gonna be a lot of me just figuring stuff out today. Whoops. At least my tablet shortcuts are working again. Whoop. That is... I've got a load of like pens and stuff on Club Studio that I don't know, that I haven't used before. So it's a little bit chaotic. I don't know why I keep saying it's chaotic when you're on the stream. You should know it's chaotic. Oh, sorry, I didn't notice. Hello. I'm doing okay. I'm a little stressed. I always feel a little bit stressed when I do art streams because I feel like I'm not doing enough. How are you doing? How's your day been? Okay. We've got the arms. Now I need to... Well, at least that's selected. I was not expecting that to select it. The skin tone looks so egregious on my tablet. It's literally the skin tone I've been using for everything. It just looks so... Add this underneath. Gonna have to give all these layers names. This is just what it's gonna be today. It's gonna be a lot of flatting, and so the drawing itself is gonna look a little, you know, very flat. That's how it goes. I've been wanting to do more art streams. I always fear that they're boring to watch. Because I'm a very slow artist. I think I should just have all of these fingers be on the same. Because I don't need the fingers to move individually other than the ones like from the front to the back, so... I'm like trying to figure out how I'm gonna cut this after. That's the thing that scares me with like VTuber models, is that you need to be pretty good about like the cutting. of having it all be separate. Oof. Fingies. Ugh. Ugh. You're still here, Marcia. I feel like when Marcia just does the egg sound, it's just, I'm still here. Just so you know. Left arm. To the left, to the left. I also need to do the shoulder. Deselect. Literally, I have not been using Club Studio. I think the last time I did like a finished art piece is probably 3 or 4 years ago. So, should it be like a clean cut? Or should they overlap? I don't think they need to overlap particularly much. Man, I wish I was a clean artist. All of my art is just kind of chaotic. But I'm gonna draw the arm underneath here. Don't worry about the line art. I'll move it above later. I could just try to mirror this, but it might be a little bit annoying. I should use a brush with more opacity. This one's kind of been annoying. It immediately goes to the watercolors. That is not what I meant to do. I should get more like painting brushes, but then I've been... Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. See, I'm still getting used to my tablet again. I've not used it in so long. I do prefer using my iPad, but Parkway just doesn't do well with like the Vtuber stuff. Hi, yeah, I'm still here. Sorry, I'm playing Final Fantasy. Am I your background noise? I mean, if you want to yap, you can yap on stream. Only if you feel up to it, though. I need to figure out which layer I'm on. This is already getting out of hand. This one's the sleeve. No, it's the line art. Okay. Red arm. Sleeve. Oh, nub. Well, let me do that again. This? Why is it on the other side? Dear God. It's all chaotic. Okay. Don't look at me. I'm struggle bussing. Oh, and this one's on the... Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that on the same layer. Oh. Okay, so... I'll just cut it after. It's fine, it's fine. I need to cut it up after anyway. So... we'll just put that here. No, it's so visible. Get thee away, little lions. Okay. That's an arm. It's very pink, but it certainly is an arm. My God, I keep hearing my neighbors. Gotta name this layer sleeve. Oh, should I call it like arm warmer? So I know what it is. Arm warmer right. Hand right. Arm right. Alright. Okay, so now I need to do the same thing for the left, and they're slightly different, so I can't like super mirror them. What I probably can do though is take this part of it and mirror it. Look at this, it's an arm. Why is it so big? God, I wish I could just mirror it easily, but I don't know if Clip Studio does that. Once again, man, I don't know Clip Studio that well. You know what? Maybe it's just easier to draw the whole thing. Yeah. Okay. I don't know how much commentary I have in me today. We're here to art vibe. Put that there. It's also maybe a little too dark in my room, so maybe I need to turn on more lights. Because I can't see the buttons on my fucking screen. Turned on my space lamp. I don't know if that helped at all. I don't have that many lamps in at my office. Oh god, why is it still the fucking eraser? Yeah, I can't fucking see. I can't see. No, I can't see. I'm blinded by the light. Oh, this is annoying. There's this overlapping, like, line art stuff that I need to... Also, look at how thick the line art is. I need to redo the line art. I keep nitpicking my own art so much. But, like, look at how ugly this bit is. Like, this is so bad. Okay. I'm also gonna change the color of the lines eventually. This is a work in progress, don't look. God, some of the, like, lines. Procreate really, like... This is not on Procreate, by the way. I'm not saying that it's on Procreate. I'm just... Procreate is... has a lot smaller layer stuff, and I feel like because it's a smaller screen, it's not as easy to see. Where's the shirt? I'm gonna be bouncing all over the place. It's gonna be really annoying for me. Where is the shirt? There it is. Oh, God. Like it doesn't look as good when you're this close up. I'm getting a little overwhelmed. Okay, that means that the arms need to be underneath, but they technically are. Oh no, they are not because of the body. Alright, I need to chop up the body. That sounds so fucking cursed out of context. Okay. It is done here, and we're gonna have to... I feel like this looks so fucking ugly, but that's how it be. Can you tell I'm being hard on myself today? Hi! My name's Anxiety. Okay. I think I'm just not gonna disconnect the neck right now and just copy it. I'll name that torso. Because that's supposed to be of... To be fair, you're not gonna fucking see this anyway, so I don't know why I'm getting all up in arms about it. It's because I need to color the... Okay. Everybody stop my, tell my perfectionist brand to cool it with the bullshit. The fuck is this in the middle? I have no idea. It's probably from my reference layer. Everybody ignore the void that's in the chest of my Vtuber. It's fine. It's probably nothing. Armor. Okay. Left. To the left. To the left. Right. So we're gonna do same thing we did to the other one. Whoa, God. I just vaguely touched it and it just fucking went crazy. There's a zoom bar on my tablet and I just vaguely touched it and immediately the bar was like, bye! I don't know why I'm being so particular about this. Ugh. I feel like most of the streams recently I've just been getting frustrated AF. I need to fucking chill. Deep breaths. I think there's people who put a lot of like detail into... No, okay. Yeah, that makes sense to me. I'm gonna do more cutting later. But for now, you're not gonna see this anywhere. I'm gonna draw the sleeve over, so it's fine. I need to keep telling myself that so I believe it, because my brain is like, no, it's not fucking good. It doesn't look good. Brain, you need to fucking chill, okay? Do you hear me? Chill. The calmest music. absolute anxiety town over here. It's fine. Eventually, I'll learn how to be a streamer. God, looking at like the VTuber cutting maps is so terrifying, especially the eyes, because the eyes and the mouth are really scary. Okay, so now okay. So I probably need to I'll just paint it, it's fine. Also been doing some editing today. I want to get my channel trailer up sometime, but like I've been doing so much other editing stuff. Also, I need to find a good airbrush in this in Clip Studio because I've been using a lot of airbrush in Procreate. Right sleeve. Right sleeve. Color. Left. Skin. Terrifying. Left arm warmer. There we go. Okay. So I'm just gonna color pick from my t-shirt over here. That's why I brought it over here. There's like all the ones I have are just kind of... Okay, now it's not see-through anymore. We're vibing, okay? We're vibing. I'm telling you, we're vibing. I need to figure out what I'm gonna stream on Sunday. It's like in between doing more art or playing more Bayonetta or playing more Resident Evil. Okay, I need to make this one be invisible. Oh, it's the fucking Sims music. Oh, I just realized that I did not announce anywhere that I was streaming other than over here. Hey, don't look at me. I'm eating some chocolate. This is a stupid thing, but sometimes I forget what I like. So I'm just like, oh, I can just buy like chocolate without anything in it. It's fine. Normal chocolate is fine. And I got some chocolate with, oh my god, I tried to get the eraser. I'm gonna do the sleeve back on a different layer. I got some chocolate with fruits and nuts in them, and it's so much better than the normal one. And I was like, man, I'm really bad at like remembering what I like. Because I will usually just with chocolate, because it's so expensive here, I will just pick the cheapest, which is usually just a normal one. But there was a sale because of Christmas, so. And Norway really was like candy and alcohol are both really expensive. I don't remember if the sleeves are mirrored, but I guess we'll find out. I don't think I needed to do that much skin. Like I said, I just get over intense. Oh. Did I do a fucky wucky? I think I did. Okay. Called it the wrong thing. It's fine. It's not a big deal. That's not the right, that's the left. I knew I was gonna do something like this once. Beep. You go there. And you go here. I wish there was like an easy way to flip something, but I haven't figured out. Oh, wait. I figured it out. Look at me, I'm so smart. Clip Studio is kind of overwhelming if you're used to something as minimal as Procreate. For the record. So it can get kind of overwhelming. Yeah. I got this eraser, which is like erase along the edge. That doesn't seem to work, honestly. Maybe it needs to be on like the same layer. That definitely didn't work. I don't know, I can't tell if it is working or not. Whatever. Today is Chaos Day. I hope everybody had a nice Christmas. Look, Ma, no arms. I think the colors is also gonna be black. I kinda like the contrast with the white lace. I'm also gonna change the line color later on, by the way. I'm just... Right now I'm blocking in the colors. Also, I find that my digital art looks not up to par with like how I do art traditionally, but I also don't do a lot of like painting traditionally. Mostly I just do a line art in black and white. So obviously then my art is gonna look a bunch different. Wonder where that white splotch is from. Anyway, I got a lot of people being like, oh, I like your art. And I look at my digital art and I'm like, something's off. I mean, very honestly, you only get better the more you do it, so... This HUD, like the Clip Studio HUD, like it's not bad, but it's kind of intense. Like I said, when you use the Procreate, which, you know, you can hide all of the HUD if you want to. It's just a lot going on over here. And then you have all the layer stuff on the right. I mean, you guys can't see it, but I certainly can. Also, I'm used to being able to, like, adjust the screen with just my fingers, and I need to use my express buttons instead. I don't like it so much. I think that's one of the biggest problems, is that I can't use, like, the touch zoom in and stuff that I use on my iPad. The pen's fine. The tablet is very responsive and stuff, so... I wish I had a texture foil of some sort so that it wasn't so, like, slippery, but... This... I don't remember how large the screen is. It's a canvas. It's a Huion canvas, so it's not the most common tablet. So that's a little bit of a problem. I'm finding accessories for it, like a screen thing that gives a texture, because you need to find it. I don't know where this white splotch is. It's probably the lace. Yeah, it is. Okay. God, there's a dog having a time outside. I need to call this. Color lace. The lace and the chains were a brush that I used. I figured they're gonna look better than how I could draw them. And it would take me much more annoyance and frustration to do it, so... I'm gonna alter them later, but for right now it's fine. I just wanted to block them in loosely so that I know where it is. Yeah, I'll probably do the color. I think I'm just gonna use the same black. I love the Rune Factory music. I think I'm gonna be releasing some of my edited videos if I can make some shorts. I can release the whole videos and then after a while I can release some of the shorts out of it. Honestly, stuff has just been going so slow because I need to do all the editing for myself, so you know, I just have to kick myself into gear. So if I put on the sleeves again. Yeah, look at that. Would you look at that? Fuck yeah, the left arm's not activated. I need to do the skin for the left arm as well, but look at that, it's looking like something. I see. There. God, I keep accidentally pressing the buttons on my pen. My Apple Pen doesn't have any buttons, so I'm not used to that you clicky clacky on the fucking buttons. Neat. Ham. There. Look at them hams. They look so fucking wrong without any rendering. It just looks so pink. That is literally my skin tone, but it's so pink. It's fucked up, dude. Turn into the popping cat. Left arm. That's just me stimming. Trying to concentrate over here. Oh god, that's very small. Ooh. Yay. Okay. Left hand. Front. Yep. And then this one is left hand back. God, I'll be so happy once I get my screen adapters and I don't need to deal with 2 PCs at the same time. Oh god, then I need to get Clip Studio to work on my big PC. That's also scary. Alright. I think I can do this again now. Oh no! They're Donald Ducking it. Okay. I think under here. Whoops. I got an extra brush, or multiple extra brushes, really. I wonder where they went. Oh, there it is. I haven't used them before, so this is gonna require some. Hey. That is not big enough. Still not big enough. Giant ass fishnets. Sort of? I think that's not too bad. Whoa. We can stretch it a little. Yay. That's fun. That's fun. I like it. It's going so much back and forth between whether I wanted to give them like long poofy sleeves or well, this. But I was like, I mean, I can give them a fishnet, like, oh, I didn't think about that though. If I want to give them fishnets, then don't I technically need to put fishnets on here too? No, it's a top. We're just pretending like it's a top. I don't want to do that on the legs. I feel like everything I've been touching recently just turns into chaos and it's kind of frustrating. For real, why is it so chaotic? Okay, that should be fine. Okay. I'm loosely blocking the... I think I'm gonna make the shorts black too, and then the little butt cape, the bat butt cape, like purpley. I know it's a lot of black, but that is the point of the design, really. This one. Make it purple. I do like the fishnets. I think it looks cute. Again, we're gonna have to like add rendering later. For right now, it's not really something I need to block everything in, so it's gonna look a little bit flat for a while. And especially the line art's not gonna match, because I'm gonna have to match that last. Okay, so... shorts. I downloaded so many ruffle brushes, but they all like didn't end up looking that like I wanted them to. Where is it? There. It's like I found all these ruffle brushes like this. And oh god, that's very tiny. Oh god, that's too big. Like this. But honestly, I just kind of had trouble like making them work. They look gorgeous. They look cool. A couple of these ones. That one actually kind of fits. Like if you added it. Oh, it's the wrong fucking way around. Kinda, but. I don't know. They just all kind of didn't like. I didn't like them super much. Ooh. This one's like a middle ruffle. You can put it like here. I also got a couple of chain brushes. Oh, this one's very big. This one's a hard chain, which is cute. Which would kind of fit with all these like hard links that I have here. I went ham on finding cool brushes. You have this ruffle, which works well. I don't know, I might replace the one that I have with this one, but couldn't make it work super well, so. I think this was one of the laces I considered. Yeah, I kind of like this one better. Maybe I'll replace it. This is me veering off course of what I was doing completely. Color lace. What if we... A little bit big. I kind of like that one better. Than this one. I don't know, I like the simplicity of it. Oh. Maybe redo this side. Pretty cool, pretty cool. So, Clip Studio has that on it. It's got a lot of cool brushes. Oh, it's the wrong way around. Just move it slightly up. Pretty cool. I think I like that better. Right. Nice. Okay. Back on track now. I also need to sketch a tail for them. I feel like I need to do the tail traditionally first. I don't know. Like, I need to move the color down eventually, but... Back to shorts. I don't know if I can select them very good. No, it's pretty okay. I feel like I should have tried to select like a lighter. Oh, no, it didn't select good. I thought it did, but it didn't. I mean, no, not really. What's the point in selecting the line art itself? Oh my god, my chair keeps moving. I love the Kingdom Hearts music. Oops. I keep doing that. Yeah, I need to redo some of the line art. A bit like, how do I want to render the ruffles? Do I want them to be a little bit see-through or not? Probably not, because like if you made them just out of normal fabric, they wouldn't be see-through. Lace is more of a tendency to be see-through, but just put so fishnets, okay, I see. Just figure out what layer does what. Fishnets. Don't ask me what this outfit is. I don't know. It's cool. My back hurts. Whoops. What? Why did that happen? Oh my god, I can't fucking see my... When you can't see your express buttons, you push the wrong one. Apparently that disappeared everything. I need to fix this. There's a lot of fixing I need to do. I know, it's fine. I think it's my perfectionistic little brain that's just like, but I don't like this. And I'm like, because it's not finished. You fucking what? Imagine drawing just looks magically beautiful from the start. And not scratchy and weird. To be fair, I've never had like perfect line art like other digital artists do. I think the problem is that when you like learn art traditionally, they want a lot of that like personality. You want to sketch like imperfect lines that have some weight to it. Whereas like digital art kind of like has been going more and more towards like making it look like, you know, the line just came out like that, came out perfect, and I was like, well, that is not what my art looks like. My art looks sketchy and there's shit everywhere, so. But I feel like the sketches and like the traditional art usually look better. Ah! Oh, you egg bombed me. Hello. So I'm talking to myself and I'm going crazy. That's what's happening. Butt cape. I think I need to disappear most of the stuff for this. You say that, but I've been like really hard on myself recently, so I don't. Thank you, but I don't see it honestly. I'm just like, it looks so stupid. That is an eraser once again. This bit of the butt cape needs to be separate from the back bit. Being mean to yourself, you butt. Well, it's just me on the call, and me is mean to me. I like, it doesn't look good immediately. Throw it all away. I have such a tendency to do that. Just start a sketch and then be like, I'm too tired. It doesn't look great. Go away. I'm stopping it. Like, finishing art is super fucking hard. This butt cape is kind of cool though. Like a bat-shaped butt cape. I wanted it to be like more gender neutral, of like not it just being a skirt. I mean, I like skirts fine. It's just every time I wear a skirt, everybody's just like, ah yes, a woman. And I'm like, no. I'll put a dress on my dad. He's not a fucking woman suddenly. Like, stop. I actually once made a dress for my sister. I get it. I'm the same. It's not perfect. Like instantly then throw it to the void. But for real, you cooking. Aww. Scared must be a woman. I once like made a dress for my sister's birthday, and her husband was just like, "That looks so comfy. I want to try it on," and he did, and he looked great. I remember that one because he's just, you know, he's just a cis man who just thought it was comfy womphy because I made it like giant. I made it like, you know, a shapeless little sack that's super, super comfy and looks super cute. And he was just like, I want to try it on. God. I like the harness elements that I have. There's one up here which I need to render. If this was true, the Scottish people would not be happy about that. Nah. I mean, it's also like, in my head, like, more historical fashion doesn't qualify as a skirt because it doesn't have the same context. Because like, people wearing just open garments before they like started having garments that were like super constructed. Yeah, I just made myself more work because I'm gonna have to animate these chains moving, right? But I wanted there to be some interest here. I also want to add the same design that I added to my PNG tuber here, which I also need to remember. So I need to write that to add tail. I need to remember to write the design on the t-shirt. Okay, so the butt cape back layer needs to like be in the back, so I guess we're going down here now. I need to like disassemble. Clockwork Brook. Oi! What? What's going on? What? Hello. Butt cape needs to be... Oh, I need to like disappear all the other layers so I can see what I'm doing. I take my own skin away. Bye, skin. And then the shorts and this. Okay. So I'm just gonna... Oh, also... Where is the butt cape? There. Okay. Yes. Yes, okay. I'm gonna have to like make all the other stuff invisible so I can paint on the back of the butt cape. Oh, why is it playing end boss music? What did I do? Also, why is this happening? What did I do that it's like you can't draw? I don't know. Oh, I know what it is. Is this okay? Like that. With Vtuber. I know what you mean. I was being dramatic about the skinning. Oh. I skinned myself. Whoops. Look, I can give it back. It's we just need to be with fucking Vtuber, you need to be working on the stuff in the back, and I'm just like, oh my god, what the hell? That is not how I usually draw at all. Cause like I don't render stuff that's not visible. I mean, I sometimes do, and then I have to delete it, and I'm like, digital art still seems like magic to me. I have an art degree. I know most of your struggle. Fuck yeah. Well, I went to an art high school. Back in the day. I think the Cintiq came out like while I was in high school, but like, do I look like I had money for a Cintiq? I still don't have money for a Cintiq. This is not a Cintiq. But so I didn't like those like tablets that you had to like look up for. So I just never got into digital art back in the day. Because I always just preferred being able to look at the stuff that I was doing. Which is why I need a screen tablet. But I doodled like the line art and stuff on my iPad. So I need to fix the line art afterwards, but you know, rendering is a fucking process. But a lot of people who just do like the, you know, they do a lot of selecting, and I'm just like, I just like coloring stuff in like this. It's kind of fun. Because I know a lot of digital artists look at this and they're like frustrated, like, why didn't you just select it? And I'm like, but look at me go. I need to adjust the color of this, but I can do that later. I have my PNG tuber in the corner for reference. I mean, you guys can see them, but I like the purples that I used. Although I have a problem with like all my different screens have like showing a slightly different purple color. It looks different on all the screens. God. I have like one pair of platforms. Oh, they are more summer shoes. I haven't been wearing them like recently. But I imagine that the higher the platform, the more uncomfortable it would be to wear them on a wheelchair, because then your feet would be too high. I don't know why there's so many gaps here that I can't fill. I don't know what it is. The Wind Waker music slaps. Okay. That does look kind of cool. Let me see. For the proper painting, I'm gonna have to look at what like brushes and stuff I have. Because I haven't used Clip Studio so much, I don't really know. Ouch. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing the rest of the bag because flatting and everything. I'm gonna keep being a little bit without skin so I can do all the back of the stuffs. I feel like the boring thing about like doing art stuff is that they're like, let us go into irrelevant art history about like, you know, about a lot of the like abstract stuff, and then they forced us to do like a abstract this tree, and I hated every fucking moment of it. And they're like, you have to make a big painting and this is gonna be like some of your last big paintings for this year, and I'm just like, why this? I don't want to do abstract bullshit. And then they were like, oh, it looks great, and I'm like, I hate it. Just get it out of here. I don't want to look at it anymore. Black. How much of it should I paint in? I need to look up my nifty reference sheet. They don't have like as much of like a overlap, but I guess it's like let me disappear my shirt. Bye bye shirt. And then sleeves. Whoops. Like that. That's easier for me to figure it out. I still find like that the Vtuber like cutting stuff feels like wrong. Where's my super suit? Where's my super suit? No, this one has like the opacity issue. I need to go look for some brushes. I don't think it's meant to be see-through. Okay. So because this is a back, the fishnets are visible. Oh, this thing. Whoops. Here's one of the sketches. I removed one of the chain sets so that I would have to like animate less. I'm so confused. Oh, there it is. I found it. Okay. You know what I did like though? I liked playing Bayonetta on Tuesday. Because I mean, apart from the fact that I had a little bit of a problem with some of the stuff I didn't notice, I had people come by who were Bayonetta players, and they were super nice, and they were helping me when I asked for it, and they were generally just, you know, hyped that somebody was playing Bayonetta. I was just like, I didn't think it was that niche of a game, you know, since it's so famous. I just really have to get used to the controller scheme. Since the controls are all written in Xbox, I sometimes struggle with it. I think I'm doing more than I need to for the back of the shirt, but it's fine. And I have to do back of the sleeves too. Weird. Whoops, I pressed the wrong goddamn button. Clip Studio is neat in a lot of ways. I just think that I like Procreate better for my my pudding brain, because it has less stuff. Oh God, Marcia, you keep jump scaring me. Signs of life. It's the yippee. Yippee jump scare. Yep. I need to like add a sound to the head pats because there's a risk that I might not notice the head pats. Oh, that's very skewed. Love that the colloquial word for queer in Norwegian's just like skewed. Like the word for queer is just that you're like not straight, so like a squiggly line instead of straight. There's not like a good word for it, but it would be skewed. I don't find that there's a great word for it in German, so I like the Norwegian word a lot. Okay. That is definitely how a fishnet shirt works. If anybody asks, that's how fishnet shirts work. Yeah. Oh no, they're naked. They're indecent. Put on some shorts, dang. God, the amount of layers, I'm getting overwhelmed. It doesn't look too bad. Now I need to add like one for the shoot, for the sleeves. I mean, I made them more pear-shaped. This time. Problem with adding the tail, honestly, is that the tail's kind of giant. So I need to figure out like how to set it up. That's a deep cut. Belt. Belt. Okay. The belt should probably be like darker than the rest of it. I think I'm probably gonna change the... My voice is leaving. Change the like darkness of the shirt, make it a little lighter so I can add more shadows to it. I really think that it's the whole ADHD problem of not getting dopamine off of it not looking like great. But that was the same thing when I was doing the Glorpy Miku art that I was like rendering. Oh, I felt like giving up for a while, so I took a little break because it didn't look great. And then, I don't know. I still feel like I don't really know how to render. I just kind of try my best. Whoop. Take it away. Take it away, Penny. There. Okay. Touch how to. I feel like that should be behind the sleeve, behind the main torso thing. I'm the eraser again. I don't mean to be hard on myself sometimes. I'm just like, when I'm sitting here, I'm like, oh no, it doesn't look good enough. If I didn't like my art, I probably wouldn't be doing any art. So I do indeed like my art, but I think the digital art gives me trouble. Yeah, I need to look at some brushes. I mean, I did, but I find that like a little bit unorganized, so I don't know if I like these. I have that one Warhammer song stuck in my brain. I know that narrows it down incredibly. It's one of the ones that Iron Mouse performed at the Game Awards. That one. I know there's two, but that one. Whoa. I mean, there's one part that's nice about, you know, designing my own model and deciding what I'm gonna have to animate. I think most people think the fun part is like the jiggly boob physics, but at least I don't have to deal with that because there ain't none. There's none tit. This is a look. Just sleeves and no shirt. No shirt, no shoes, no service. It's looking more like an outfit. I don't know if I'm gonna render the leg warmers for now, since I'm probably not gonna be able to include it in the model if I'm gonna go with the free version. The problem with the tryout version is that it limits you in the size of the image, which means that if you want to include your legs, it's gonna make your image kind of grainy, like your VTuber kind of grainy to use. So I'm probably gonna have to cut them off like at the thigh somewhere. So I don't think it's super important to put like a lot of effort into the leg warmers or shoes. But I do them anyway, so. Butt cape, butt cape, butt cape. Belt. How do art streamers have enough to say for like sitting and working on it? Because usually I just sit and work and quiet. What am I supposed to be saying? I know I put myself in this position, but so I'm gonna copy this part. Drag it all the way down. Down, down. There. And oh god, I have too many things. Okay. Oh. Medna, do you really need to be cleaning yourself so loudly? Sounds like there's a man eating chili in my room. Jesus Christ. It fully, truly, is very gross sounding. There's a lot of texture. I need to find like a good liner. Well, I'm probably reline the entire thing. This low-key feels like it's not. No. You know what? I was wondering why it wasn't my music anymore and it completely just stopped playing my playlist and just decided to go for a completely different playlist, which is great. Hello, thank you. Even though I feel like this is not very representative of my art style right now. But it's very kind of you to say. Since I'm working on a VTuber, the whole thing is kind of cursed with the... It is a little cursed to be working on a VTuber because you just gotta be doing all the different parts. How's your day been? Oh. Okay, so we need to delete those. Okay. Like this. Hee hee. Probably make the other one invisible for the time being. But cape. I feel like people always comment when I look away, and then when I look back, they've already left. Ah! Thank you for the follow. You just joined the chaos. You don't know what you've done. Nah, I am kind of a chaotic person. That's the whole situation. I was planning on doing like more of a belt situation here. Belt. What on earth is going on here? What is this? I have to sneeze again. Oh god. When you need to sneeze and your nose is just like, never mind. That is so mean. Now I'm just sitting here with a fucking stuffy nose. Ugh. By the way, if anybody wants to suggest like games to play, I was gonna say like I could do some fan art streams, but I feel like I'm gonna be very slow with any art. But if anybody wants to suggest any games, you can do that on the Discord. Where's this one from? No, where the hell is this one from? You know what? I'm curious where I put the line work for this now. Where did it go? Leg harness. Oh, it's over here. And it is the leg harness. How's my day been? It's been alright. I slept in for a long time and I had some whack-ass dreams. Really, I would like to send a complaint to whoever sends me fucked up dreams because, like, what the hell? I don't need to be waking up with fucked up dreams. Otherwise, I went on a little walk before streaming, before it got completely dark, since it still gets dark relatively early. And also Minna's been an absolute menace, aka my cat. She's been a little chaotic. Okay. So this is not from the leg harness, I think. Yeah, I think it's the butt cape. Trying to find which layer you have whack line art on. God. Merge the layer, Kronk. Wrong layer. Why do we even have that layer? That is the vibe right now. Leg harness. Do like this. Oh God, I hate that. Like stuff doesn't work the same that it does with Procreate, because now I have to learn new things. If you hold like a line with Procreate, like hold it prolonged, it like either it turns into like a perfect curve or like a perfect straight. But it's not doing that here, and I don't know what to do. Oh God. How's your day been? I don't know what time it is at yours. For me, it's like, yeah, it's like 6 o'clock now. I was doing a lot of like video editing and stuff, because I wanna make a channel trailer, and I've been working on a bunch of like. It's 11 a.m. for you. My day's almost over. Nah, it's not almost over. It's 6 p.m. But so you haven't had much of a day, in other words. Or did you wake up early? I woke up real fucking late, and I still felt like I haven't slept at all. I've actually been finishing up some of the YouTube videos that I have. I slept in yesterday, lost best sleep of my life. Hell yeah. To be fair, I've been staying up a little bit late because it's like it's the holidays. I don't like the fucking tangent that's happening here. But also, what the fuck am I supposed to do about it now? Do I just... Because I feel like that makes the butt cape way too long if I put, or I could pull it like over here instead. So that it's like away from the little belt harness thing. I also need to redo all the lines and get a new, like line brush, because I don't like any of the ones I have. God, on Christmas Eve, like on the 24th, I took the train back. We figured out very late that they'd stopped running the normal trains, so they had to drop me off at like a completely different train station. And it was very fucking cold, and also my phone was running out of battery, and I'm just like, I better be able to get on. And then when I was waiting for the bus home, the bus driver almost like completely closed the doors on me and just fucking drove away whilst I was getting up to like drag my wheelchair in. Like I got up to pull my wheelchair in because a lot of the bus drivers here, they just don't fucking know how to use the ramps. The bus ramps at the like bus ramps from the wheelchairs that they have here, you need to like lower the bus for the sensors to like notice it, otherwise the ramp goes back in. And a lot of times the bus drivers will just try to like run the ramp out 3 times and then they close the door in my face and drive off, and he tried to do that, but I had my travel chair with me, so I was trying to get up and like wrangle my chair inside while he closed the door. So I stuck my arm in it and was just like, bitch, you're not leaving me behind in the fucking middle of the night on the fucking Christmas Eve. Like, what are you fucking doing? It was so cold. Just, dude, my bus does not go often enough for you to just be like sorry, just venting, man. Oh yeah, I also need to give my little guy back their their cane. I can show the... Where is it? Here. Here's the original sketch. You can kind of see it in the background. They have a cane. I didn't want to draw a wheelchair this time because I had like multiple of my PNG tubers in a wheelchair. You know, wheelchairs are just kind of annoying to draw, and I didn't want to animate it, if I'm gonna be honest. So I gave them a cane instead. I'm gonna have to like remember to redraw the cane. The cane, the tail, and I need to add the graphic to the t-shirt. So I think I like the design because of the like leg warmers make the design kind of cool, but I think I looked at like a cane acid to have like in the background because it's easier to draw over a cane because sometimes they go all wobbly, but I don't know. Right, we're fixing the leg harness stuff. I know Christmas isn't necessarily special to everybody, but I just felt like you gotta fuck over and leave behind somebody on Christmas Eve when they're trying to get home, really? Ah yes, fucked over that wheelchair driver real good, hahaha, can't be bothered. Like, the worst thing is like that you didn't try to communicate with me either, you just tried to drive away. And I'm like, man, that is some shitty behavior. I don't like how thick the lines are. Okay, and then put the back of the collar. This might be vaguely controversial because it seems like nobody else is having as much of an issue with it as I am, but I really hate the Donkey Kong redesign. That's not my Donkey Kong, I hate him. He looks cursed. Seems a lot of people liked it. I'm just like, I fucking hate it! That's not my Donkey Kong. I snatched all their accessories. Away with you. I also kind of want to give them a necklace, but you know, I'll be back and forth on that. I think my problem with the line art that I have is that traditionally, if you draw a line, whoops, oh god, if you draw a line, right, you can just do like this to make it go, and you can, you know, the sort of line, you'll be able to sort of like find a good like middle point to like do this. And I feel like traditionally you just can hide those kinds of lines a lot better. But I feel like if I do this, like in digitally, you just end up with like more thicker lines than what I like. I don't know, lining is kind of hard digitally for me, I find. That's like one of the things I like the most, is like doing either just sketches or like inked parts. So taken a break today. Wondering whether I should do like a little break at one point. I could try to import the face, because I have it on a different. Neat. You're so intense today, Midna. To be fair, she's just washing herself, and I am the one who's sensitive to the loud-ass licking noises. But like, she doesn't have to hang out with me in this room. She could be in a different room, but she's just like, no, I want to be here. I want to play Final Fantasy 14 afterwards. Maybe I should end stream soon so I can take a break. Oh, we've gotten some flats. I think I should flatten the face probably too. The skin at least, so they at least are no longer just a nub. Well, that didn't work. There. Yeah, that also didn't properly work because the ears are their own thing. Which is this thing? Okay, that kind of works. I don't know if I'll be able to stream me trying to teach myself live 2D because I think it's already going to be stressful enough to like be looking at how to do it. So I might try to do like a YouTube video of it, because at least now I have some recordings of, I don't think I recorded any of the sketching process really. I could make a YouTube video of like how I made it and like do some little recording, but I think streaming me doing the live 2D part would be hubris. That's asking for it to go wrong. Let me consult my little book. The face outline, face base differently, and then the face shadow. Do then the details come on top? Oh yeah, the face shadow clipping layer scares me. There's a lot of like clipping layer stuff that when I was first learning at Club Studio freaked me out too, so. think I might need to look up like a tutorial for that. But what we can do is we can draw the little cane. And that'll make the okay. Do that. And then it'll have to be in between here somewhere, so. There. Wow, we're playing the same Kodelko song again. Do I have a different playlist? I do. Don't get me wrong, I like the Kodelko music, I do. Oh, I did it on the wrong fucking PC again. Somebody put me down. Okay. Can we just press OK on the fill-in, please? Alright. Oh, it's this again. Literally went on a walk today with my cane, so. The urge to twist my canvas by placing my fingers on the canvas, but it's not gonna work. I considered making it a fancy cane, but you know what? I'm not gonna do that to myself. Whoops. too skinny. I feel like I need to put in like a... that you can bonk my character with a hammer when I'm being too hard on myself with art. Like, stop being mean to yourself, you bitch. The hammer of self-love. Oh, Mario Party. I'm not gonna put in the fucking like ice picks that I have to put on my cane during winter time. I can't be bothered. But if it were an accurate cane, there would be a whole fucking contraption with like a fucking like this thing that you flip around and then have more grip on your cane. But I'm not doing that. I haven't played Final Fantasy XIV in so long that they keep sending me emails like, do you remember us? Come back. Like that, now they have a cane. Even though it's a pretty sketchy cane right now, but... Invisicane. Ah, my back. They're also a little bit of a, the pale man from Pan's Labyrinth vibe since they don't have any fucking eyes. I got ready for work soon, so you have a good rest of your stream. Yeah, but thank you for coming by. I'm gonna probably end stream now anyway. Thank you for hanging out. No, I think I'm gonna end stream because my back really hurts. And I think I'm at an impasse of like a bunch of stuff I need to do. Ah! And midnight came at that same moment when you yippied. Oh, oh. You wanna purr into the mic? Is that for you? You wanna purr into the mic? She is purring. Very slightly, huh? You purring for the stream? I have no idea if you can hear that. Yeah, Midna also says it's time to stop. Are you tall? Are you on my shoulder? Oh, are you cuddly? Oh. For audiobook purposes, she's on my shoulder and she's chucking her like head at my head, like affectionately. You wanna hop over to the bed? Bye bye. Oh, she's not leaving. She's still over here. Oh. You're so festive with your little bow. She has a little bow tie that she inherited from her older brother. You look very handsome. Ooh. Almost fell over. Oh yeah, the fucking music ended again. Why does he keep doing that? What are you trying to achieve? Okay. No, but I realized this is fucking terrifying without the face. I'll do another stream next week. I'll put it on my schedule. We're gonna put a face on them, I promise. The hair might still be a while off because I'm just gonna use the hair that I rigged for the PNG Tuber, like the front of it. Oh, Midna, oh my god, why would you do that? Ah! Okay, yeah, Midna wants me to stop too. She's like, bitch, give me food! So right now they look like the Pale Man, but they're not gonna look like the Pale Man forever, I promise. So I'm gonna have to adjust the hair that I used for the PNG Tuber and then, probably draw the back of it new, but yeah. Alright, thank you everybody who popped by. Thank you for all the VOD watchers whenever you pop by the VOD. Thank you. I'll upload this on YouTube pretty soon, so I appreciate everybody for watching. Yeah. Hope to see you again soon. Okay, bye-bye.